Alright, so now I'm watching this show called Intimacy. Starts out with this lady named Malen. She's like a lawyer, but she's a high-ranking lawyer with the candidacy to possibly become mayor. Now she has a husband by the name of Alfredo and a daughter by the name of Lyra. So why is this important? Because all of a sudden a private video leaked out about her being on the beach and she was having sex with some dude by the name of Cesar. Obviously it's a scandal that she didn't want out. And that could really damage her reputation and also damage her candidacy to possibly become mayor. So as we're finding about all of this, the same time this lady comes up by the name of Begomi, she had a sister by the name of Anne. And she recently found out that her sister Anne was on that same beach and she committed suicide by drowning in the water. So while Milan's back home trying to help her family grasp the seriousness of this situation, she gets a call from the detective bureau, a lady by the name of Alicia, and she wants to do the investigation, but she does want Milan's consent to come down and talk about the situation. But if Milan doesn't want to talk, Alicia is going to go through with the investigation anyway. So basically Milan, the people that she represents, they basically wanted to resign. Basically she thinks it's a bunch of BS, but it's like, okay, what can she do? Plus stemming the fact that she's helped them out multiple times over the years, for them to get to where they need to be, including the actual mayor coming down to the house trying to delve the situation. Meanwhile, she's trying to call Cesar and he's not answering the phone. So she doesn't even know if he has something to do with it or if people higher up from him were forcing the issue. Bottom line, we don't know who recorded the actual video. Meanwhile, Begomi's in a car and she's about to drive over to Anne's ex-boyfriend's house to tell him the news. The boyfriend had 2 kids and I think they were Anne's also. Milan actually goes to the Crime Investigation Bureau to actually talk to Alicia. But she went down there basically to tell her look, I'm handling this, don't worry about it, we keeping it discreet. So Alicia lets it go for so far. Then we found out later on this other lady comes to talk to Alicia about the Begomi and Anne situation. And we found out that some of Anne's co-workers had some photos and videos about her dalliances too, which is probably a major reason why she committed suicide. There's a couple times within the first episode, Begomi and Milan actually come face to face. But towards the end of the episode is when they actually talk. Begomi tells Milan about the situation with Anne, and I guess that gives Milan the courage to go into this meeting. And she says regardless of the video, she's not stepping down for her candidacy, she's gonna go full-fledged with trying to be the mayor. And a lot of the politicians don't like that shit. Nevertheless, she's gonna fight through the media. She's gonna fight through all that to get the respect she deserves. But we found out secretly Milan and Alfredo been living their own lives anyway, even though they are still technically married. A lot of discrepancies and dalliances and all that and affairs. Basically, that's the first episode. It's like 8 episodes, about 50 minutes apiece. I say check it out if you want to delve into some politics and decadence and all that other shit. Intimacy on Netflix, check it out.